Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is Clarence here, a half of the FBA Bros, and we literally launched this product 2 months ago. It's a very new listing, and we managed to get a very good reviews rating coming in already. And the most beautiful thing is, look at our Cerebro ranking. Right, this is our organic rank for so many of these highly relevant keywords that if you add all this search volume up together, they are in the tens of thousands total. Alright, so if you want to know how to get the same kind of organic rank that we have been getting for our new launch product, stay tuned. We're going to be covering just the PPC only launch. You do not want to miss this. Let's go. There, guys. So in this video, we're going to cover a very simple PPC only launch. So we're going to launch this particular product right here, and I have set the start date in the future just so that I can retain my honeymoon status. Okay, so without further ado, let's get going. So when you launch any kind of Amazon campaign with PPC only, these are just the three main kind of campaigns that you want to focus on. Number one, you want to have auto campaigns, close match, loose match, complements, and substitute. Make sure that you launch them all separately. You do not want to combine everything together. I will show you that later, what I mean. Number two, exact campaigns. These are exact match keywords that you have gathered from either Helium 10 Cerebro, and we're going to show you the market dominator sheet later on, and in the separate video we'll show how you can actually create a market dominator sheet from scratch. This is a very powerful sheet in Excel that you can target highly relevant keywords right from the get-go. And number three, your competitors ASIN target. So you want to target the top 10 to 20 competitors ASIN in your first initial launch. So let's launch some auto campaigns right now. So we are in Amazon's Ads console. I'm just going to be launching sponsored products for this product here. So let's carry on. So launching advertising campaign on Amazon is actually quite simple, but there are just a few nuances that you need to take note of. Number one is your campaign nomenclature. So like here, I would want to name my campaign very carefully. I do not want to have something generic, so that in the future I can look back at it and have a very good organization structure for this. So in this case, I'm going to name it in this way: my number, the name of the product, the type of advertising campaign, and the final details of the advertising campaign. Okay, so I'm just going to add this here. Automatic campaign. Now this is where a lot of new sellers make their first mistake. They launch it under the set default bid for all targeting groups, when in fact you should be targeting one group at the same time, so that you know how to manage it properly, like this. Okay, so when I look at the bids, this is a suggested bid. I would usually like to go for at least 10 to 20% higher in your initial phase, just so that you show up for a lot more impressions in the beginning. So maybe I will go as high as 45 cents per bid. Alright. Okay, I will have no negative keyword targeting at this moment yet. Later we'll come back here and we add in new negative keywords as we progress. So dynamic bids, I would like to always go for down only, because it gives me a lot more control over the kind of spend that I get. I know there are some who recommend bids up and down. However, what I find is that sometimes giving this up and down gives Amazon too much leverage on the amount spent, and most of the time the ad spend actually tend to go up a lot higher recently, as we've seen. So I like to go with down only. Alright, campaign name, I'm just going to name it the same as this, ad group. Okay, for daily budget we can put $20. There are some who actually recommend you go for as high as possible, maybe a $100 budget. However, I find that $20 is actually sufficient for me to test, and I can inch up or down based on the results that I get later on. And after this, I can launch this campaign here, right? Okay, in this case, I need to change my permission settings, so give me a moment for that. Okay, so now that I fixed the permission, I can proceed to launch my first auto campaign close match. Alright, so now that I have launched my first auto campaign, I want to repeat this same process for the 3 other types of campaigns. Alright. So I'm just going to launch the next loose match, compliments, and substitute match. We will be right back for that. And now we are creating the loose match campaign. So I'm just making sure I disable close, substitute, and compliments. 23 cents, I put it about 20% higher. So that's about 30 cents. Okay. It's the same settings, beat down only, campaign name. Let's copy, right? It's a lot of copy and pasting for this site. And launch. And I'll carry on with substitute and compliments. And there we have it, right? So now they have created all 4 of our auto campaigns separated out in their various targeting match type. Okay, and this is really all that you need to do for the auto campaign. Amazon have made it quite easy, right, to really start your PPC campaign live. Okay, and we're done with our auto campaigns. Okay, so in the next few series of videos, we will go through the exact match campaigns, the async targeting campaigns for a very successful PPC only launch. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next video.